Thank you. We arrived here in Birmingham knowing that we faced a very serious economic situation. The reaction to last night's vote in Congress shows just how serious that situation is. Household names collapsing, governments bailing out banks with enormous amounts of taxpayers' money, a difficult end to the decade of debt. As if life wasn't already enough of a struggle with the cost of living going up, people are worried this morning about their jobs, their mortgages, their savings, and their pensions. And they get even more worried when they hear talk of a collapse of capitalism. People are confused and concerned. They want to know what's going on. They want to know what's going to happen next. And they want to know how we get out of this mess. In my speech tomorrow, I will try and answer those questions in full. But today, I just want to get a couple of things straight. First, let's get our attitude towards financial services straight. We must not let anger cloud our judgment. It is easy to see why people are so angry with the bankers today. They paid themselves vast rewards when all was going well, and the minute it went wrong, they came to us to bail them out. There will be a day of reckoning, but today is not that day. Today we must do everything necessary to protect the stability of the system, because everyone's jobs, savings, pensions, and mortgages depend on it. Today is a day for safety, for security, and for protection. Everyone needs to know that we are doing everything we can to help you keep your job, your saving, your pension, your mortgage safe, that we are not playing politics with this, and that we will always do the right thing to protect your life and your future. That does not mean excusing irresponsible behavior or pretending it never happened. For the last 3 years, I've made clear that the Conservative Party is not some wholly owned subsidiary of the CBI or the City of London. I said 3 years ago that we don't just stand up for business, but we stand up to big business when it's in the interests of Britain and the world. That we are a party we've said that we stand for social responsibility, and a key part of social responsibility is corporate responsibility. We believe in the free enterprise system. We don't believe in a free-for-all. So as George Osborne said yesterday, the bankers must pay for the mistakes they made. He is right. And he's also right when he says we must not use this financial crisis to trash the financial services industry. Financial services are one of our most important industries. And it's not just the City of London, but people working in branches of the Halifax, the Bradford and Bingley, people working in call centres, people with families to raise and mortgages to pay. Now, the second thing we have to get straight is our attitude to the free enterprise system as a whole. We must not use this crisis to bury the free enterprise system, but to reform it. Over the weeks and months ahead, this party will need to rise to that challenge, and I'm confident that we will, because of our instinctive belief in the free enterprise system. We believe in it, and we understand it. We understand its strengths and its weaknesses, and we know how it needs to change. But again, this is an argument for another day. Today, our emphasis, our focus, must be on protecting the system. Anyone who knows anything about the history of economics knows that it wasn't the Wall Street crash that caused the Great Depression. It was the banking crisis that came after the Wall Street crash and the policy response to that crisis. We've got to get the policy response right, and our principle is clear. We must protect the taxpayer where possible and stabilize the system where necessary. So I and this party stand ready to help in whatever way is necessary to help the government to do the right thing for the sake of our economy and for our future financial security.